Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. Today we are going to discuss about some of the rallying cryptos as the market has begun to recover. Over the last 24 hours, the market has grown by about 3%. None of the content is financial advice. We are going through systematically through some of the top cryptos that are rallying since the market is recovering. Doge, Ethena, and then Sui, and we'll cover a couple of the other names as well in this video. Starting with the recovery for Doge, about 13.5% gain over the last 24 hours. We'll go to our website and check what's happening with Doge and its machine learning based price forecast. Right now, now that the week of November 3, which will get over on November 3rd, the average price is at around 14 cents, whereas the current price is at around 16.5 cents. So there has been an increase of almost 2 cents or the course of 1 week. You can check the price action at a daily level on this on this analysis. Again, not too long ago the price was less than 13 and 14 cents. Now the healthy volume as well as healthy gain in the price. So per this model, if again if the trend continues, the one standard deviation ceiling for this price action for this week is at around 17 cents. Again, if the euphoria phase continues for this particular week, the upper threshold is at around 19 cents at around 2 standard deviation or 95 percentile confidence level that the price would stay within this bounds. So we'll first focus on the one standard deviation ceiling forecast for Doge. Now that again the market is in quarter 4 of the halving year, between 17 cents and about 52 cents. That's the one standard deviation forecast to the bullish case. The base case is between 14 cents and 20 cents. Again, the one standard deviation bull case requires a bullish momentum in the market. The bear case requires the market to go down. Again, the purpose of this forecast is not to determine if the market will go up or down, but if it were to go up, how high can it go? If it were to go down, how low can it go? And the trend is this base case. Again, the trend is this line in pink. That means the direction of the market is determined by this pink line. If this pink line is going up, that means right now, based on the historical price action and the machine learning model, the likelihood that the price goes up is high. So per the bear case, it's the price action between 7.5 cents and 12.5 cents or 12 and 3/4 of a cent is forecasted. So if we were to go to the tabular view of these forecasts, you can see week by week what is the most likely scenario in these coming weeks to months. The base case is the forecast in the middle between 14 cents and 20 cents. To its left are the 3 bear cases, to its right are the 3 bullish cases. The bullish case that we discussed is between the yellow line, which was between 17 cents and 52 cents. The 2 standard deviation is between 19 cents and $1.28. So the 2 standard deviation forecast looks like this for Doge. That means if the recovery were parabolic and if the market were to go parabolic, that's the 2 standard deviation ceiling. As the market has not exhibited a euphoria phase right now, the most likely scenario till we see the euphoria phase is the one standard deviation ceiling to the upside or the base case. So that's that's the machine learning based forecast for Doge. Now we'll take a look at some of the other cryptos. Ethena and its analysis. We have a couple of charts for that on the channel. We'll first focus some attention on what the price is doing with respect to the time weighted average price. The time weighted average price for ENA is at around 56 cents. Price is well below this level. That means in a larger scheme of things, the price is still again has a downward trend, has not caught up to the time weighted average price. That's why accumulation risks are 0 over here per this model. Again, it's a relatively new crypto, and also discussing about it has certain caveats because the number of data points are less. The SMA model points to a higher risk environment at this point, but again, if you look at from a DCA model perspective, the peak regression valuation for ENA is coming in at around 60 cents, whereas the current price is again almost half of that. And again, per the risk levels, a 73-cent ENA at this point in time will be considered overvalued. Anything above 54 cents essentially, where the risk color coded per the risk levels and relevant price color code shift from green to red at 54 cent. So those are some of the key price action to be discussed related to ENA. We'll again revisit Sui. Again, one of the best performer over the last, if you check out the heat map over here, over the last certain key period, Sui has done decently, especially over the last 90 days, rallied about 130%. So per this analysis that does not get updated every single day, but looks at what cryptos are doing as a or some certain key time period. So looking at Sui again from this lens, today the price action per the SMA model is the risk level is at around 72%, where again healthy gain of about 13%. That means the potential reward is at around 28% per this model. So some of the accumulation phases where again when the price was at around between 50 and 55 cents, where the risk levels were close to 0 and 0.1. So those are some of the analysis related to Sui. In terms of Sui's price and risk levels corresponding to that is again the peak regression forecasted or analyzed per the regression based polynomial regression based model is coming in at around $3.14. A $2.10 Sui would correspond to valuation close to the fair value of Sui. Per this model, anything under $2.10 is considered undervalued. The risk band that the price action is coming is between $1.92 and 93 cents, is between this 0.2 risk to 0.25 risk. So in per the polynomial regression based model, 20 to 25% risks, 75 to 80% reward at this point in time. A $3.77 Sui would be considered most risky. Again, that's the valuation at which risks are the highest. That means the eventual peak at that point in time would look at the data that we have today corresponds to a $3.77 Sui to be a peaking scenario. Any price action above $2.60 per this model has this gradation of high risk where the color code changes from green to red. So again, almost 60 cents away from that price action. So healthy gain of about 13%. Going through the list, these are some of the meme coins and Bitcoin alternatives. We'll go and check Aptos as well at around 7% gain over the last 24 hours. Let's look at Aptos and its analysis on the channel. We have three charts. The time weighted average price based analysis coming in at price action anything about $8.42 per this analysis is considered above the time weighted average price, and the key risk level is at around 18.5% at this point per this analysis. That means 82% reward, 18% risk. In terms of the price action at around $9.64 is about 20% higher than the time weighted average price. Going back to the DCA model, which the price is close to the peak regression price at around $9.41. That means at this point, again, due to the healthy rally that Aptos has enjoyed from August, where the price was sub $5 to now close to $10, is pointing to a price close to the peak regression price. So we'll keep a close eye on how this pans out. $11.30 Aptos would be considered most risky at this point in time with the data that we have. And last but not the least, we'll check the risk levels on the SMA based model, which are pointing to about 57% risk and 43% reward. Again, in the larger scheme of things, the peaking scenarios for Aptos were potentially at around $18 when the risk levels were close to 1. So we are almost in terms of price action almost at 50% of that price action. So again, these are some of the newer cryptos. We don't have the bear market data for them. That's why we don't have machine learning based price forecast, but we do have risk reward related analysis. Going through the list, again looking at Injective, a healthy gain of about 6% over the last 24 hours. We have some more data for Injective. Again, it's an older crypto. Price action coming in at around $20, has been exhibiting this lower high and lower low structure like most of the cryptos have since March of 2024, looking for a breakout above this $22 level. That would be a key level to watch. In terms of the machine learning based price trend is up. You can see the pink line denotes the trend. As the pink line is growing up and up to the right, that means the price action between 18 cents and $18 and $26 is forecasted at a base case level or at a trend level. The 1 standard deviation bull case for Injective is between $22 and $61. That would correspond to a new all-time high from the March previous all-time high at around $45. Again, that would not be surprising because Injective did put a new all-time high, one of the few cryptos which did put a all-time high in 2024. The previous all-time high in 2021 was at around $20. Again, the price is close to the 2021 high, again quite similar to Bitcoin, and if the market were to go down, the bear case is between $9.86 and $17. So with this, I would like to conclude that today's rallies for most of the cryptos are having a shape to the bullish side. If you were to look at them from a narrative based perspective, this is the word cloud that we have of the latest narratives in the market. Bitcoin, the bullish sentiment are taking most of the attention of the market participants at a social sentiment level. Ethereum and Ethereum related narratives are gaining some traction. Again, people are talking about election and election related narratives. Popular altcoins and top altcoins such as Solana, Sui are discussed. That means they have, and Cardano definitely have a meaningful presence on this narrative wall. That means in terms of social sentiment and discussions on YouTube and X related to crypto, these are some of the popular cryptos and narratives. Again, the bearish sentiment is dying down, as well as some of the meme coin related narratives is also having some presence. This narrative, the meme coins narrative, did not have any presence for the last couple of weeks. Again, that means the activities related to meme coins are discussed on these YouTube and X related platforms. Again, they could be a leading indicator as well, and in general altcoins that we discussed have started to have some meaningful presence on the narrative cloud as well. Last but not the least is the crypto TLDR news summarizer. You can check each of the news on by hovering on this narrative. The model classifies them into bullish, which is green color, yellow, which is a which is a neutral color, and red, which is a bearish sentiment related summarizer. And overall the sentiment score is at around 85. That means market is turning bullish. And with this, I would like to conclude the video and hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, also give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.